Conspiracy theories have been around for as long as humans have. From ancient civilizations to modern times, people have always sought to explain events or phenomena in ways that challenge conventional narratives. In times of crisis, fear, and uncertainty, conspiracy theories can spread rapidly, offering a sense of control and understanding in a chaotic world. The COVID-19 pandemic has been no exception. With so much misinformation and disinformation circulating online, it can be difficult to know what to believe. It is crucial to approach this topic with sensitivity and empathy while also promoting critical thinking and evidence-based decision-making. In this context, we will explore some of the most common conspiracy theories related to COVID-19, separating fact from fiction to help you navigate through the sea of misinformation. It is important to acknowledge that conspiracy theories can be appealing because they provide a sense of certainty and control in an uncertain world. They offer simple explanations for complex events and may appeal to people who are feeling scared, confused, or angry. However, it is also important to be aware of the potential harm that conspiracy theories can cause. They can lead to the spread of misinformation, erode trust in institutions and authorities, and even incite violence and unrest. That is why it is important to be able to identify and challenge conspiracy theories in order to protect ourselves and our communities from their harmful effects. One of the most common conspiracy theories surrounding COVID-19 is that the virus was created in a laboratory. This theory suggests that the virus was intentionally engineered by scientists and then released either accidentally or deliberately. While it is true that the virus has been studied in laboratories, there is no evidence that it was created in a lab. In fact, scientists have conducted genetic sequencing of the virus and have traced its origins back to a natural source. The World Health Organization has also investigated the origins of the virus and has concluded that it likely originated in bats. While further research is always possible, the evidence currently available does not support the theory that the virus was created in a laboratory. Another popular conspiracy theory is that the pandemic is a hoax or that it is being exaggerated for political or financial gain. This theory suggests that the virus is not real or that the number of cases and deaths is being inflated in order to create fear and control the population. However, this theory is contradicted by the overwhelming amount of evidence that the pandemic is a serious and deadly threat. There is no evidence that the virus is not real or that the number of cases and deaths is being inflated. In fact, hospitals and morgues around the world have been overwhelmed by the number of patients and bodies, and the death toll continues to rise. Moreover, the virus has been detected in deceased individuals through autopsies and other testing methods. A third common conspiracy theory is that the pandemic is being used as a tool to restrict civil liberties and control the population. This theory suggests that the measures being taken to control the pandemic, such as lockdowns and social distancing guidelines, are actually part of a larger plan to limit personal freedoms and increase government surveillance. While it is true that these measures have had an impact on civil liberties, there is no evidence that they are part of a larger plan to control the population. In fact, these measures have been put in place to protect public health and save lives. And while they have caused some level of inconvenience and disruption, they are necessary to prevent the spread of the virus and ensure the safety of everyone. Another conspiracy theory that has been circulating is that the virus is not dangerous and that the majority of people who contract it experience mild symptoms or no symptoms at all. This theory suggests that the virus is not a serious threat to public health and that the measures being taken to control it are unnecessary and harmful. However, this theory is not supported by the evidence. The virus can cause severe illness and death, especially in vulnerable populations such as the elderly and those with underlying health conditions. While some people may experience mild symptoms or no symptoms at all, it is possible for others to become seriously ill and require hospitalization or even die from the virus. It is important to take all necessary precautions and follow the guidelines set forth by public health officials to protect yourself and others from the virus. Some conspiracy theories have even targeted specific groups of people, such as the claim that the virus was created by China specifically to target certain ethnic or racial groups. These types of theories are not only unfounded, but also dangerous, as they can lead to discrimination, prejudice, and even violence against those targeted. It is important to remember that the virus does not discriminate, and neither should we. We should treat all individuals with respect and dignity regardless of their background or identity. While these are just a few examples of the many conspiracy theories that have emerged during the pandemic, it is important to note that not everyone who believes in these theories is ignorant or irrational. Some people may have legitimate concerns about the pandemic and the measures being taken to control it, while others may be genuinely scared and confused by the constant stream of information and misinformation. It is important to approach these situations with empathy and understanding while still promoting critical thinking and evidence-based decision-making. If you encounter someone who is caught up in a conspiracy theory, it is important to approach them with sensitivity and respect. Try to understand their perspective and the reasons why they might believe in the conspiracy theory. This can help you to tailor your response and make it more effective. You can then present the facts and evidence that contradict the conspiracy theory in a calm and respectful manner. It is important to be patient and persistent in your efforts to correct misinformation, as it may take time for the person to accept the truth and change their beliefs. In addition to being respectful and empathetic, it is also important to be persistent in your efforts to correct misinformation. Some people may be deeply entrenched in their beliefs and resistant to new information, but it is still important to try to reach them. With patience and understanding, you may be able to help someone to see the truth and break through the fog of misinformation. Overall, the COVID-19 pandemic has been a challenging and stressful time for everyone. It is understandable that people would want to find simple explanations for the complex events that have been unfolding. However, it is important to be aware of the potential dangers of conspiracy theories and to take steps to protect ourselves and our communities from their harmful effects. By being respectful, empathetic, and persistent, we can help to create a more informed and resilient society. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with your friends. If you want to learn more about COVID-19 and how to protect yourself and others, please visit the website provided. Thank you for watching and stay safe. It is also important to be aware of the sources of information that we are consuming and to be critical of the information that we find online. Many conspiracy theories are spread through social media and other online platforms where anyone can post anything without being fact-checked. It is important to be skeptical of information that is presented online and to verify it through reputable sources before sharing it with others. Additionally, it is important to be aware of our own biases and the biases of others. We all have biases that can affect the way that we process information and make decisions. It is important to be aware of our own biases and to try to see things from other people as perspectives. This can help us to better understand their beliefs and to communicate with them more effectively. Finally, it is important to be tolerant and accepting of others. Even if we strongly disagree with someone's beliefs, it is important to remember that they are still human beings who deserve to be treated with respect. By being tolerant and accepting of others, we can create a more inclusive and understanding society. A society that is willing to listen to different perspectives and work together to find solutions. As we continue to navigate through the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, it is important to remember that we are all in this together. By working together, listening to one another, and being open to different perspectives, we can overcome this challenge and build a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. Stay safe and take care. We hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Your support means everything to us and helps us continue creating quality content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.